Chair,
Are you done?
may tatanong lang sa MYPS na sinabi niya. Kasi sabi mo, Mr.
Yes,
Chair,
Senator Marcoleta is recognized.
sabi mo yung MYPS sa GAA na. Hindi totoo yun kasi MYPS sa NEP pa lang yun. Preliminaries ito eh. Baka mag-mislead kami rito. PCMA pa, meron eh. Doon mo ikumpara dapat kung bakit yung coordinates ay mali-mali. Otherwise, you will be misleading us further.
Mr. Chair, tama po kayo na Mr. Chair. Kapag po yung galing sa regional budgeting, nasa MIPS na po yun before ng GAA. Kaya lang po hindi po kasi lahat ng proyekto na lumalabas sa GAA ay dumaan po doon sa regional budgeting. Kaya po in that case po, doon po nagka-plot pa rin ng bagong coordinates. Sa MIPS pa rin po yun. Kaya po yun po yung aming gustong i-resolve para nga po mabawasan yung mga human intervention and interference. Pero tama po kayo, Mr. Chair, tama po kayo. Kapag po galing sa regional budgeting before the GAA, meron pong MIPS coordinates. Ngunit yung mga proyekto po na wala sa regional budgeting, they will have to submit the MIPS after the GAA po. And then yung infratrack po, yun po yung part ng PCMA during implementation stage po. Yung actual po na implementation ng proyekto. Thank you po, Mr. Chair.
Let me clarify, ano? Yung MIPS ba, are you saying na irrelevant na ito pag lumabas na yung GAA?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
Relevant pa rin?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Yun po yung sa planning po, Mr. Chair. So,
Correct.
yes po.
So, hindi ito strictly na nasa NEP lang. Magta-transition ito sa GAA.
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Please continue.
Mr. Chair, i-emphasize ko lang po na yung MIPS coordinates, dalawa po yun. Yung, especially yung mga horizontal projects like flood control, yung coordinate sa start coordinate po kung saan magsisimula at saka yung MIPS end, ito po yung nasa screen. So dalawang coordinates po per project po yan.
So, okay. Now, let's go to the meat of the discussion, ano? Because ang initial report that I received from DPWH itself, sinabi na deliberate, apparently, no, deliberate yung pag-submit ng mali-maling grid coordinates. Kasi iba yon kung inadvertent yung omission
Yes, sir.
or yung pagkakamali. Pero kung deliberate, that says a lot, di ba?
Yes, sir.
So, we'd like to be educated or informed. Sa inyong initial analysis or assessment, deliberate or hindi intentional?
Mr. Chair, pwede pong magpakita ng
Sige.
ilang examples
Examples,
po.
yes, correct.
Opo. Ito po, random po to and mostly na ipapakita po dito yung mga extreme cases na talagang medyo may kalayuan ang ano. Ito po, this is a 2024 project in Naguilian, La Union. Ang MIPS start, ito po yung na-publish sa Sumbong sa Pangulo. Next. Paki-click po. Again, please. Paki-atras po. Paki-atras muna po. Ilang clicks back. Apo. Ito po yung MIPS start coordinates na na-publish sa Sumbong sa Pangulo. Yun rin po yung color blue na pin sa mapa. Yan po, tinuturo ng cursor. Next. Ito naman po yung MIPS end coordinates na available at that time pero hindi na po naibigay. Next. And then yung quality assurance unit coordinates nung December.
Teka muna, sorry to intervene. Ano? Meron pa sa gitna ito, di ba? Yung intermediate. Merong start, merong end, pero somewhere in between, merong intermediate, di ba?
Yun po ang actually nasa department order na start, intermediate, and
Para mas accurate.
mas defined po.
Mas defined. Tama.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please proceed.
Ito pong yellow, ito na po yung actual site ng project. Next, click. Which is 1.97 kilometers away. Ito po ay point-to-point comparison po nung distance from the MIPS start coordinates at saka yung actual. We have to consider po na yung dahil horizontal project po to, so yung length po nung project hindi na po na isama dito sa computation ng distance. Next. Dalawa. Ito po sa Region 2. 2022 project. Yan po yung MIPS start coordinate na nakapublish sa sumbong sa Pangulo. Next. Yung MIPS end coordinates. Next. And then yung actual po. Ito naman po, kung naibigay yung MIPS end coordinates, definitely po makikita nung validation team at hindi po ma-report na non-existent. It's 214 kilometers away, 2.14 kilometers away from the given coordinates, published coordinates in sumbong sa Pangulo. Ito pong examples na ito ay all throughout the different regions, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Next, we'll go to Visayas po. Let's skip to Visayas. It's a 2024 project po, worth 98 million in Negros Oriental, yung map.
So, Mr. Chairman, you said, will you please explain this to me like I was in grade 3? Ano bang ibig sabihin nung ito yung start, ito yung end,
Yes, sir.
tapos actual ito. So anong implikasyon nun?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair, if I may explain po briefly. Mr. Chair, basically, the presentation just shows na meron nga pong variance between the MIPS coordinates, yun nga po yung sinabit ng plano, and yun pong actual implementation. Now, kung bakit po meron ganong difference, yun po yung aming mga nireforma para nga po mabawasan yung mga ganong human interventions. No? And kung buong justified po ba yung pag-urong ng coordinates or duman sa proseso, that is something that we will have to investigate. Ngayon po, Mr. Chair, doon po sa tanong nyo kanina, kung yun po ba sinabit deliberately, of course, ayaw po namin, we're not in the position to answer that. Perhaps Secretary Manny Bonoan, who submitted those
Yes, I
coordinates.
understand. Ang tanong ko is, yung nag-random sampling lang kayo, di ba? Ilang projects out of the 30,000 all over the country, ilan yung nakita nyo sa random sampling para ma-establish ang pattern? Ilan yung tumama, ilan yung namali? This is important
Yes,
kasi kung ang percentage ng mali na-overcome o na-overwhelm yung tama, may pattern yon. Pero kung halimbawang sa 10 na random sampling ninyo, isa o dalawa lang yung mali, then there's no pattern. Maybe inadvertent yung omission.
Yes, sir.
To me, as an investigator,
Yes,
that's
sir.
important. So, anong percentage ng mali against the tama?
Yung meron pong slide tayo if we move forward po. Ito pong ano po answer din si Senate President. Ito pong MIPS coordinate, MIPS start coordinate. Ito po ang naisumite sa PMS at nailagay po sa sumbong sa Pangulo. And the only reason po kung bakit 337 projects lang po ang sample natin is because ito po yung actual na napuntahan po nung ating technical ng mga engineers po natin. And nireport po nila, na-assess nila na talagang na-assess po nila. So if we ano po ba out of 337 ang more than 50 meters away, 291 po. Yung less than 50 is 46 out of the 337 sample projects.
Thank you. Now, we go to the motive. Ano? If true na deliberate ito, anong possible na motive? For deliberately maliin yung pag-submit ng mga grid coordinates. Naturally, pag mali yung grid coordinates na sinubmit, siyempre, lolobo yung ghost projects. Kasi pag pinuntahan yung grid coordinates na mali, wala makikitang project, ire-report na ghost. Hindi ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair. And yun
So,
po-
yung credibility ng sumbong sa Pangulo website will suffer. Kasi kung napakaraming mali do sa grid coordinates, ni-report na may ghost flood control projects, hindi naman pala. You see my point?
Yes, Your Honor. And totoo po yun. Kasi yun po ang nangyari dito sa initial field validation natin. Out of the supposedly 421 na trimmed down to 416, ito po ay initially pinuntahan na po ng ng AFP-PNP, ng DepDev, at chinek po nila. Dahil wala sila pong nakita dahil mali po yung coordinates, nireport po nila as non-existent.
And I think this is substantial enough. 337 out of the 421. Tama ba yun?
Yes, Mr.
And
Chair.
out of the 337, 80+% yung malayo,
86% po yung more than 50 meters.
more than 50
ang-
meters. Even
away.
pagka less than 50 meters, mali pa rin yun eh. Maglakad ka ng from here to 50 meters from here, medyo malayo pa rin yun. Hindi pa rin makikita yung tunay na ghost project at saka yung compared to the accomplished or completed projects. Kung meron.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Kasi marami pong factors pag nasa baba na. Meron pong mga lugar, medyo masukal na yan. And kung talagang mag-deviate ka lang by a few so many meters, hindi mo talaga po makikita.
Now, next question. Who signed the submission ng mga grid coordinates sa PMS?
Mr. Chair, we were trying to to backtrack yung official communication to PMS, and unfortunately po hindi namin makita. Pero
Dalawa kasi ang punto rito, yung nag-submit, nag-sign, at saka yung nag-prepare. Under Secretary Bernardo, you were USEC for operations. Can you contribute to the discussion? Kung ano yung flow? Kindly walk us through. I'm sure present ka nung dinidiscuss ito, hindi ba?
Mr. Chair, nung pong submission na yan, I was on leave na po. But I know something about it. Mr. Chair, I think before the submission to the PMS, there were collating data from they were collecting data from the district engineers and from the regional directors. The department is collecting those data. And of course, the regional offices and the district engineering offices submitted coordinates do sa PCMA po in accordance with the Survey 123. Yan po yung ano namin. Kasi these were actual project construction po na ginagawa. So yan po yung nare-record namin. Only to find out later that the submitted data po sa PMS was MIPS data. MIPS, yun po yun. Yung MIPS data po, yung sinasabi po ni Yusek Visnar. Tapos po, I kept on, because I was on leave on that time, so I was talking with my regional directors.
Kindly elaborate, ano ba yung tawag yung mixed data? Ano yun?
Multi-year...
Mixed or mixed?
MIPS po. MIPS.
MIPS, sorry.
Opo,
Sorry.
Opo, sir. Opo, sir. Sorry po. So, yun po yung dinidiscuss ni Yusek Bisnar kanina. So, I talked to my regional directors and district engineers about it, and I told them to tell to the secretary na bakit ganun, na bakit naman yung nasubmit po na datos ay ang MIPS data, eh, hindi naman po yun yung actual project construction. I mean, if we are trying to find out, of course, yung mga flood control projects, malaki po ang diferensya niyan doon po sa datos ng planning. Kasi minsan po sa loob po ng isang taon, nagbabago po ang linya ng ating mga ilog eh. So yun po, kailangan maging sakto. And I kept on saying na hindi pwedeng mabigyan ng maling coordinates. Kailangan makita natin yung actual bago natin ma-inspection po at makita talaga kung ano talaga yung existence ng projects. That is why, noon po una rin ako nagkondito, sinabi na banggit ko na rin po yun noon dito nung na-invite niyo po ako nung first time. So, ang akin po, ala naman po akong ano doon sa kung it was wrongfully submitted or may intention. Basta ang akin lamang po sana po while the data was submitted only to the PMS, bakit po may mga naiwan naman pong mga tao doon na bakit po hindi kinorek? During that time, ay pinasabihan ko po na yung po mga, actually, meron pa po mga tao ngayon na nandoon, including the QAU, who were, I think, some of those QAU members were also contributors to the inspection. I mean, sila rin po nag-verify noon eh. Bakit di po nila sinabi na mali po yung ano? Dahil ang nabigay pong data doon sa nag-inspection, MIPS data rin po. Nung una po na, I think nung naggawa po si Secretary Manny Bonoan ng mga mag-inspection, ang nagbigay po ng data from planning, yung pong MIPS data rin po ang binigay. So sabi ko, talagang maraming makikitang ghost projects dito at hindi mabe-verify talaga yung actual project na nagawa po. Yun po, Mr. Chair.